Oddities. Stay strange.
Okay. Hi, Odd Fam. Welcome back to another highly functional episode of Oddities. I'm Cassie,
I'm Kelly.
and welcome back to Strange Town, home of the strange, and the weird, and the odd,
And the
if you will,
curious.
and the curious, and the list just goes on and on. Any hoozles, we have in our description, yes, that's right, the little episode description right in front of you on whatever it is that you're listening to this on. Everything that you could ever want. We have social media, we have our store, our Patreon. If you'd like to support our show, you do get a bonus episode every week, and they're different from this type of episode too. You get to see our sunshiny faces, and the activities that we do are different. Um, we also have all of the artists that we've worked for, our email. We haven't gotten a listener story yet this season, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying,
It'd be
we're
great.
waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so chickadee, check it out, all in the description. How, how, how is my borsty?
I am good. I love when we record this early because it's starting my day with my borscht. Not to get a little corny there or anything, but like
It's so cute.
it
I
sets
love
my
it for
mood
us.
for the rest of the day.
Yes, yes,
So,
me too.
um, I love doing that.
I do too.
Thank you for recording with me today.
Thank you.
Other than that, I am just busy away at packing and getting our house ready for sale. You know, like the biggest thing when you're selling a house is depersonalizing your house.
Which also makes me so sad, but I get it.
I mean, after last weekend of looking at houses and such, those certain things really do catch your eye,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, hard away at that. And watching a whole bunch of Diane Keaton movies all at the same time.
No, rest in peace. That's so sad.
I'm so,
All
really sad by it.
we've had, once again, a lot taken from us this year, but I saw that our Lord and Savior Dolly Parton has been like in the hospital, so better fucking she is untouchable. You
Okay.
cannot.
So,
I think it's just kidney stones though, so I think we're okay.
what was funny was, I think it was a few weeks ago, her sister posted something saying prayers for Dolly, things are not good, or something like that. And then Dolly immediately responded while she was in hair and makeup for the Grand Ole Opry. I'm fine.
Wait, stop. You have to do the entire episode now in your Dolly Parton voice.
No,
It has to, yes.
I can't
The
do that.
the entire episode has to be in that voice. There is no other option.
I just love that she came forward and was like, I'm fine. I'll take your prayers, but I'm fine.
It's not that serious.
Yes.
The way that I want to go to like her like theme park so badly.
It's very much on my, the top of my list. I want to
Like,
go to
gotta happen.
Dollywood so bad.
I would eat that shit up. And all the merch, not a single piece of merch is safe from me when I go to Dollywood.
No,
I'm telling you
not
right
at
now.
all. It's Dolly.
It's our Lord and Savior Dolly Parton. So anyway, what I'm saying, universe, is you can't have her. We're not ready.
I saw something hilarious. It was it was clearly a protection thing of some sort, and it was like, just in case, and they're protecting Stevie Nicks.
You can't have her either.
Yeah.
So
Can we just not take anybody else this year? That would be great. Thank you.
it's a pass. It's a pass for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been hard at work on the home front.
Yes. How's my borscht doing?
Your borsty's hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is my final week before I go back
I
to
hate this.
work. I hate this too. But we have some fall family fun this weekend. We're going pumpkin picking. When we're recording this, friends, it's October 13th. Lucky 13.
Oh, we're just great
How
today.
nice. Yeah. So, that's like a nice little way to like
Go into
end
it.
this time. Yeah. Um, you may be wondering, how was Hershey Halloween? We didn't go because my son was possessed this weekend, so it was very much a stay home and hang.
You know, it happens to the best of us.
It do be happening. I think we're going through another leap. We've discovered our limbs, and I think that's just all a little overwhelming right now. And I totally get that because, like, all of a sudden he's like, "Holy shit, I've got these things attached to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, what
what?
are
And what
they?
can they do?" Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
right. It's just kind of a wild time. But that's quite all right. And we did get to go online and play some games with our friends who were supposed to come out to visit, but were not unable
Oh,
to.
okay.
We played Dead by Daylight, which I know we're like years late to the party on that, but it was a hoot.
I'm
And
so
none of
glad.
us knew and none of us knew what we were doing. Flawless. So I
10
can't
out
wait
of
to get
10.
on am I gonna play it on the internet with a bunch of strangers who are better than I am? Yes. So,
I love
so
that.
that was a good time. We also came across the Burger Dog episode of Bluey, and now it's all I can hear, and now it's downloaded on my phone, and it's my alarm in the morning. And so the
I love that for you.
Burger Dog, Burger Dog. It's- If you don't know it, do yourself a favor and look it up. You don't have to look up the episode, just look up the song. They made a whole song just for it, and it's
Listen,
it's like the catchiest shit.
if you don't know it, maybe you should just consider having Bluey in your life. It makes life better.
I'm telling you right now, if I like had known pre-child the magic that is Bluey, I would have just watched that shit without having kids in the house. Like it's a great
It's a
show.
fantastic show. We
It
get
do
a
be
little upset with the
wholesome and like
kids
heartwarming. Yeah.
when they when there's new episodes of Bluey and they watch them without us.
Oh yeah. Like I went ahead like so the other day, Corey jumped in the shower and I had our little buddy and he was like starting to drift, like whatever. I was like, I'm gonna throw on an episode of Bluey. And then Corey came downstairs and was bitter that I moved forward without him. And so it was that's the new rule. We can't watch without each other.
I love this for you guys. I really do.
Yeah, I do live for Bluey. I'm a hoe for Bluey. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the greatest.
It's like there's this tiny little like bright spot that I just like so desperately needed right now.
Do you know who is a 100% closeted Bluey fan that I'm totally going to out right now because
You
I
have to tell
can?
me.
My parents. First off,
Shut up.
I knew my mom loved Bluey, but my dad apparently, like, they went to a 1-year-old's birthday on Friday and they were talking about how they need to get him on Bluey. It's the greatest.
I love that. Knowing them, I love that for them.
My wee small child this weekend unfortunately pinched his pinky very bad.
Ouch.
Like, I thought that thing was crushed, but rest assured it was
Oh,
just a pinch.
how did that happen?
A dolly and it pinched
That's
him and
enough.
yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he wanted to call his papa because
Uh-huh.
he was hurt.
Uh-huh.
Called papa, and then papa said, well, I think you need to watch Bluey. I think that will help you. And he was like, I
It's
think you're
like
right, papa. And then you know what? I put on Bluey and all was right with the world. So
he's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in. Let's do it."
exactly. Bluey to the
We
rescue.
we ordered in pizza the other night and had a Bluey marathon, and let me tell you, that hit so hard.
God, I love that
It
for
was
you.
so tight. Yeah. So anyway, that's the latest and greatest for yours truly. I'm awaiting the horrors that await me when I return to work next week, and the complete and total overwhelm that I will be feeling.
I think that your email is just magically not going to work and it won't be a horrible shit show kind of a day.
I think my laptop will just fly out the window on its own.
The Ouija board will help you with that.
It will. Thank you. Thank you.
It has your
Accidents
back.
do happen, so it would be just a tragedy if I tripped and fell and it just there it went. You know,
Yeah.
it happens. And everybody's like, "Oh, you're coming back so soon." I'm like, "I used up the full like protected leave. What do you mean I'm coming back so soon? It's not my fault
I don't
that
have
I
a
don't
choice
trust you
now.
to not lay me off if I found some bullshit reason to continue this because I would do it in a heartbeat."
Yeah.
So there you go. Um, Anywho, should we jump in?
Yes, let's. You went
You
first
started.
last time.
Oh, I went
I
first
think you
last
did.
time.
God, I don't know now.
Matters not. Why don't you take us away?
So, as you remember last week, I was talking about a haunted pub, and that in the area there was another haunted place that I wanted to hit up.
Uh-huh.
That
Uh-huh.
is the Pikes Place Market.
Yes,
Yes.
exciting.
So, like, what is Pike's Place? Pike's Place is a massive farmer's market,
Mm-hmm.
and it was created in 1970, I believe. For, yes, 1970, for a way of local farmers to sell directly at a lower cost, which, love that for everybody.
Yeah.
It sits pretty much waterfront, right? So it also has
Mm-hmm.
a huge
Very pretty.
fishing, fresh fish, all that fun stuff. Like, it's honestly, we had a blast there. We thrived in that market. I'm not gonna lie. There was fresh flowers, there was fresh fish, there was all these like different stalls of people selling artwork and reclaimed things, and it was great. I have no bad things.
Love that.
Oh, I had a dyslexia moment. No, it was unveiled in 1907, not 1970.
Oh, oops. That's okay. It happens.
It's
That's all
fine.
right.
It's 6 in
Easy
the morning
mistake.
over here. Anyways,
Easy mistake.
so yeah, I mean, it's got a rich history, and it grew and grew. And let me tell you something. That place was so much fun, and I should have brought it with me, but I also had a chicken tell my fortune while I was there.
Oh?
I was so like those vending machines. Oh God, what's his name? They like you put a quarter in and you get a fortune. This one is a magic chicken that gives you a fortune. It poops out
Oh,
an
and you like
egg.
pull the lever or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay, I see. What was the fortune?
trusting my instincts about meeting people for the first time,
Oh, okay.
and it
Interesting.
kind of just nailed it for me. Anyways,
Yeah.
but it was awesome. They have tons of like little nooks, and we found this tiny little shop in an alleyway. It was amazing.
It
So
sounds like a dream.
I can't wait to take you. That's my bottom line.
Yeah.
So with it being around for so long, some things have been reported.
Okay.
The legend of Pike's Place market ghosts have intrigued visitors for years. Paranormal investigators from their own world have come to visit in hopes of witnessing something. Apparently, there's a few standout spirits that call Pike's Place their home.
Mm.
So, what is it that everyone's seeing? Apparently, one of the original developers, Frank Goodwin, he was known as a very happy man, friendly, and he took pride in his work. Today's visitors often encounter a man on the stairs who introduces himself as Frank.
Frank.
Mm-hmm. And he
Okay.
always asks, "How can I help you?" And before they know it, the man disappears.
Oh.
And that's pretty cool. I would love to
It is,
meet Frank.
yeah. That'd be okay. Yeah. Like he's just like there.
He's just chilling. He's taking pride in his developments. Like,
Sure,
and I
sure.
kind of love that for him.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, he means no ill will either. He's just taking pride. A
Yeah.
prideful ghost. Love that. Another
Yep.
one is Arthur Goodwin. Arthur was Frank's nephew. Was not only one of the first managers of the market, but he also helped design the interior to have a movie theater-like appearance.
Ooh.
Today, Arthur is known as a resident ghost at the Ghost Alley Espresso, which we went down. Did I witness anything?
Okay.
No. But it
That
was
you
a
know
creepy
of.
alley.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
Several people, including the owner, have spotted a man wearing a dark suit and tall hat in the shop. Things also tend to fall or evenly fly off the walls, despite being secured very well and in multiple ways. The espresso machine at the register will also act up out of the blue, and it's almost like someone's messing with it while it's happening.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Arthur is also spotted in the windows of the Goodwin Library, which was served as his office.
Oh.
So
So Arthur's just kind of like just doing some tomfoolery, really.
yeah, like
Uh,
still want to be a part of this. I'm still the manager, maybe. I don't know.
like maybe he might be a little micromanagery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, might be a little bit of a problem, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to want to be included.
The next ghost is Princess Angeline.
Oh.
One of the most famous ones. During their lifetime, Princess Angeline was a Dwarmish name as Kabusubul.
Sure.
Angeline was the oldest daughter of Chief Seattle, and while was built on her people's land, Angeline was ordered to leave in the mid 1800s to move to a reservation. She refused, and the only one indigenous person to live in Seattle at that time.
Oh,
Apparently.
that's lonely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angeline sold hand-woven baskets and washed laundry for work, so she often was seen around town. She became a fixture of Seattle, particularly in her later years, when her small bent-over figure was instantly recognizable like a block away, apparently.
Oh, okay.
After her death in 1896, the cottage she had lived in was sold to developers of the market, who built a huge hall upon her land. Ever since, a slow-moving, hunched woman has been seen milling around the market, only to vanish into air when people try to get closer.
Just like poof.
Just poof.
Poof.
There she goes. Poof.
There she goes. I wish. That's all. I mean, I wish.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
This next one is a doozy and a little rude.
There are so many. Okay.
The Fat Lady Barber.
Oh, okay.
One might wonder how a ghost such as an awful name as Fat Lady Barber.
It's rude.
It turns out she was pretty awful herself.
Oh, well.
The story goes that a barber whose shop was in the market would sing men to sleep in her barber chair and then steal money from them in their wallets.
Wait. She's a queen. I'm only men. She's like, I love this woman. What are you talking about?
This continued until one day the floor gave out and she fell through and plunged to her death.
Oh God, what a horrible way to die.
Yep. Today workers claim to hear her songs as they clean.
Oh, that's spooky,
It's
but kind of
very
cool.
spooky. And I have to
It'd be
say,
even cooler if they had like some dollars that go missing.
yeah, I have to say, I think I saw like 3 different barbershops within the market. So now I kind of just want to, like, I need to go hang out in them. I need to
Gotta go.
see if I hear a
Gotta
song.
see. Yeah.
Um,
How do we know if it's her song?
oh, that's a good question.
You know, though, like, how do we know?
I guess
You'll have to interview them,
yeah, gotta know.
the barbers.
The Little Boy in the Toy Shop.
There it is.
There it is.
Always,
In
always.
1918, the Spanish flu swept through Seattle, as it did in many places,
Oops.
killing hundreds in its wake. One of the victims is believed to be a young boy who some called Jacob. Now Jacob resides in the Merry Tales, a toy store in Pikes Place Market. While he used to throw things and try to play with customers, he recently calmed down a bit.
Okay. He's like, this isn't working.
And you may ask, like, why did he do that? Apparently the shop owner gave Jacob his own room with a bed.
That was thoughtful. And
It
now
was-
he's just like, is he like gone? Like he doesn't do anything now? I wonder.
No, I guess he's, like, there's still a presence of him, but he's very calm now compared to
That's
what he
nice.
was doing. So, snaps for that shop owner.
Yeah, I love
did
that.
not
I wonder how
find
they.
that toy shop while we were there, but let me tell you something. It was like an amazement. So it doesn't mean I won't
I
find it
bet.
next time.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how the owner was like how they arrived at the conclusion, like, you know what this kid needs? A bed. You know?
yeah, like we just
don't know.
need to show this child some love and affection, and that's all he
Okay.
needed. He needed a
Okay.
little bit of not. I don't want to say it like that. He needed some attention.
A little place to
The
snug.
focus to go on him, and
Okay.
it worked. Now this is the last one, Madame Nora. Ironically, Jacob isn't the only one who sought out the shop most suited to his desires. Madame Nora's spirit is said to be attached to a crystal ball.
Ooh, nice.
She
And
first,
like that fits the name.
yeah, right. She first arrived at the market in spirit form
Oh.
at Pharaoh's treasure shop. While the owner had been warned of Madame Nora's presence, he waved off a warning and bought the ball. Soon, odd things started happening, especially objects moving at night. It
Oh,
is said that Nora worked as a psychic in Pikes Place Market while she was alive. So it makes sense that she's now latched on to her old home.
I mean, what else could you want? Like a place to get a haircut, a place to get good eats, some toys, and a psychic.
Yeah. Um, the crystal ball was actually given to Sheila's magic shop, where Madame Nora is now said to reside. So,
Oh,
can't wait to visit that.
you have to go to the magic
Yeah.
shop.
All these ghosts aside, spirits, whatever, people have reported seeing bodies on the shore that aren't actually there,
Ooh.
mysterious figures and faces in a crowd, and
Mmm.
other just very unsettling feelings in certain parts of the market.
I guess I just never would have pictured like a haunted market, but here we are.
Yeah. Can't wait to
I
take
don't,
you.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited. We will
It
thrive
sounds like you
there.
need like at a minimum a full day there.
You really do. We spent, I think, 3 hours, and it wasn't enough.
It wasn't
It
enough.
really
Okay.
wasn't enough. And I have no notes. It was so fun. And while we
Fuck
won't
yeah.
be living close, I have no problem making weekend trips for fresh fish and fresh flowers. That is all.
I just know that fish hits. Like that's got to be some excellent, excellent seafood
There
right
is
there.
a famous stall at the market. They do the fish
They throw the
flying.
fish
Yeah,
around.
they throw the fish
Yeah.
around. And, like they have this whole. We witnessed it. Um, I loved at the end of their spiel. It was like, and if you want one, we can ship all over the U.S.
Boom, baby. So I too can get some free ass
Yeah.
fish. Not free, but good fresh ass fish.
Fresh ass Seattle fish.
Fresh ass fish.
Fresh ass fish.
Well, this was fun.
Yes.
Thank you, Borsty. I'm
This
excited
was-
for you.
I'm so excited to be moving up to Hoa Hoa Hoa. There are so many cool fucking things.
Your head's gonna explode like in the best way possible.
I saw last night, and I saved it to send to you today. During the month of October, there is a specific car wash that is horror themed. And they've just got people
Oh my
walking around
God.
there looking terrifying. I can't wait.
Oh, you're gonna have the best time.
I'm so excited.
excited for you. Holy shit. I also have some hauntings, so we're actually like
Yes!
aligned.
It's
I'm
because it's
continuing-
October 13th.
There it is. I'm continuing around the weird United States a little bit.
Yes.
I'm talking about the US Military Academy hauntings.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be
so
some spooky shit.
yes.
Yeah.
So the US Military Academy's buildings, they look spooky. Like we got textured granite, we've got turrets, we've got gargoyles, like there's big ass wooden doors,
Yeah.
dimly lit hallways, like all the spooky, right? Cadets over the years have said that they have like shared a feeling as if they're being observed by an unseen presence, just to find that no one's there. And others have reported encountering apparitions in the middle of the night.
Sleep
Do
paralysis.
you hear them?
No, I don't. I don't hear anything.
Oh, the dogs. The dogs are losing it. Good. I'm glad you can't hear them. Others have reported encountering apparitions in the middle of the night, and this was frequently documented during the 1970s when a ghost visited the barracks. Automatically, when I researched this, I was like, I'm concerned because it's the 1970s,
Uh-huh.
but also I'm less concerned because it's the military academy, so I'm thinking they're probably pretty strict on things.
Yeah, I mean, even that.
It's-
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
know.
Yeah.
So, in 1972, West Point experienced an explosion of national inquiry and publicity because of a well-documented apparition that attracted famous demonologists, ghost hunters, and psychic mediums.
That's a lot.
Like all of them, like the
Yeah.
whole shebang, the trifecta, to investigate. But that's just one of West Point's like spooky tales.
Mhm.
There's like stories from more than 40 years of like correspondence and articles and book excerpts by historians invested in the US Military Academy. So, coming in hot, room 4714 and the Pusher.
Wait, I kind of love that number, 4714.
4714. Isn't it kind of like scratches like a nice little
Yeah,
itch?
it does.
October 1972, 2 a.m. Room 4714 of the North Barracks 47th Division. 2 male cadets were sound asleep when a ghost soldier manifested in front of the younger cadet and the closet against a wall, and the soldier stared, like with spooky eyes, made of light that stirred the cadet to consciousness. Like it was so bright that like the cadet
Oh,
like woke up,
okay, yeah.
and upon waking, the cadet obviously was like screamed and was like, "Dude." And the soldier just immediately vanished. The cadet's roommate, unfortunately, didn't see anything, but said that there was like this otherworldly coldness in the room after the guys like
Okay.
screamed or whatever.
All right.
The cadet that saw the ghost described him as a middle-aged soldier with an antique uniform from the 1830s, a musket, a shako hat, and a handlebar mustache. The ghost earned the nickname the Pusher because his ice-cold presence forced other victims to lay immobile until the pressure of his hazy, glowing physique disappeared. So he would like push on people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it.
No.
Not for me. According to the New York Times, the Pusher appeared as like a second time in an area known as the Bureau. One cadet that was interviewed as part of this like article shared that the ghost walked out amidst a group of cadets, which caused them all to scream, clutch each other, and start saying the rosary.
Okay.
And
That's a
then there were like,
lot.
right? And then there were like several other like pretty sporadic reports over the following years, but the Pusher hasn't revisited like that first room, 4714, where he appeared. It's no longer occupied by cadets, that room. It was converted into a study area. It was seemingly exorcised due to no other paranormal accounts being documented since 1972 in that room.
Wow.
Um, and that building is now known as Scott Barracks. Then
Okay.
we have the quarters 100 Molly and Greer.
Ooh.
So I know that it's a long one, rolls right off the tongue. So over 217 years have passed since West Point opened up. And it's like an army institution of higher learning, but the
Mm-hmm.
land itself hosts a pretty complex history that comes with like a lot of shit. So obviously like it's not just going to be room 4714 that's haunted. Um, the superintendent's house is known as quarters 100. Uh, some say that it's basically a supernatural hotel because there's a variety of spirit personalities that come and go from that place. But there are two that are pretty permanent residents there. Um, so, former superintendent Lieutenant General William A. Knowlton invited married clairvoyants Eric and Lorraine. Wait, not Eric. Yeah. No, it is Eric. Eric and Lorraine Warren. Wait, why do I think his name's not Eric? It's Ed.
It's
Why did I
Ed.
write Eric? Okay, I had a moment. Ed and Lorraine Warren to perform a psychic investigation and seance in none other than 1972 again.
Of course.
Lorraine, she reveals her psychic impressions of those living in another dimension as she tours around the room of the quarters 100. The superintendent noted like detailed accounts of her psychic impressions that she picked up. They included descriptions of spirits and energy present in every room of the house. And he wrote them down in a memorandum to the librarian, requesting them to like look through the West Point archives and find evidence that supported her claims. So Lorraine describes a woman who could be a ghost named Molly, who was an Irish cook who served Sylvanus Thayer was his name. She's known to rumple bed linens and knock wine bottles to the floor in the kitchen.
I would do it.
I
The wine
mean,
bottles would be flying.
but also like how wasteful of the wine.
Okay.
Like knock some other shit, you know.
The empty bottles.
Okay,
Get
empty
me more
bottles.
wine,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, you're right. So she's not old. She's very domineering, athletically inclined, and really not quite a lady, quote, is what Lorraine says about her.
Fuck you,
She
Lorraine.
also, all right, Lorraine. Yeah, she also said, quote, I get a feeling of no man. If she had a husband, he was dominated while at home. All right, Lorraine. Let's not air out all the dirty laundry, okay?
Chill,
I'm just
Lorraine.
saying. Others who have worked at the Quarters 100 have said that although mischievous, Molly doesn't really mean any harm. She's just like playful.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that I'd call smashing wine bottles playful, but like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Another ghost that stuck out to Lorraine is an African American named Greer. She shared that Greer is the one responsible for moving objects throughout the home. So one example was written in Knowlton's memorandum. So for Knowlton, like when he and his wife stayed at the house, they woke up early in the morning and found a wallet that belonged to another occupant in the home, like carefully placed in their bed. So I don't know if that was like, I don't know if it was like a guest that was staying with them or what.
Okay.
But anyway, the wallet just like showed up in their bed. I don't know why we're not concerned that maybe like something else was going on, but okay.
I love that the
Warren,
immediate reaction was ghosts.
yeah, right, exactly. Warren described Greer as tall and slender in a gray uniform. He was very orderly, and communicated that he carries a deep burden of guilt and sadness from committing murder. But then she just
Murder.
like, yeah, I know. So meanwhile, the librarian looks this shit up, right? And they were able to find documented evidence of several African American men who came through West Point with Greer's name. One of the descriptions that potentially best fits is was Lawrence Greer, who's a Buffalo soldier who turned out to be a criminal.
Oh, okay.
So, formerly a private in Troop C, 9th Cavalry, he escaped from confinement at Fort Leavenworth in June 1931 and was apprehended the following April near Albany. He was brought to West Point and court-martialed for his escape and subsequent desertion. He was found guilty and he was sentenced to 2.5 years of hard labor. However, the sentence was disapproved because the prisoner was judged insane at the time of his trial. But then we don't have any record of what happened after these events. The thing that's weird to me, though, is like there is no murder in any of that. So what's Lorraine going on about? Just saying. And while the librarian seemed motivated, the librarian shared that most of the descriptions would require an extensive search of reminiscences from past superintendents, which are not part of the archive's holdings. So, you know, I don't know. Right off the bat, since it's the Warrens, I'm like...
Immediate
no. Also,
Yeah.
I don't know why I called him Eric Warren. That's going to weigh on me heavily all day. Like, who is Eric? Where did I pull that from? Anyway.
I know sometimes when I'm writing on my notes, it autocorrects to what I think or what it thinks it needs.
Oh, maybe that's
And
what happened.
names
I'm going
have
to roll with that.
changed, so I'm gonna guarantee it was probably that.
Thank you, Queen.
Of
So
course.
quarters 107B and the lady.
Ooh, what kind of
Ooh, I
lady?
know. It was reported in email correspondence between several former cadets and the Association of Graduates that there's a ghostly occupant named the Lady who resides at quarters 107B on Professor's Row. It's his home that overlooks the Hudson River. A professor once lived there with his young wife. Their story doesn't end happily.
Of course not.
If you couldn't guess. They were struck with tragedy when she became very, very ill in the 1920s. To help ease her sickness and keep the house tidy, her mother comes to live with them. And the story goes that the professor and mother shared a weird attraction that grew into love. Yep, there it is. And devastated the wife, and perhaps her untimely death arrived even faster due to a broken heart.
Those assholes.
How gross. Like, literally so
Ugh.
gross.
Ugh.
And so, of course, hell hath no fury. So she made her husband, like on her deathbed, she was like, you better not remarry my mother. And then she takes her last breath and he goes and he takes vows with the mother like shortly after.
God, she warned him. What a fucking queen.
She warned him and he's a fucking asshole. So
I
the
hope
ghost...
she haunted his ass.
Yes, yeah. So he left her just
Yeah.
after her death for her own mother. Their affair prior to that began in the same home that she was bedridden in.
Ugh.
So like there's like a lot of intense like emotional distress.
Yeah.
And it keeps her soul gripped to the house, they say, from a lack of finding peace. And that has prompted relatively chaotic paranormal activity over the years. It's been reported that items were thrown and turned upside down. A clock was frozen for years, and then all of a sudden it just like abruptly started chiming to life. Another former tenant said they heard, quote, horrendous sounds in the night like someone riding a big wheel across the wooden floor overhead. When I hear that, I can't help but wonder, like, was she maybe like confined to a wheelchair,
Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah.
you
If
know, or
she was
something like that?
bedridden, yeah, I would imagine.
So like, so maybe that's just how she would get around sometimes with
Hmm.
some assistance, I would imagine. But the haunting was so frequent, the post engineer had to seal the ghost's bedroom off at one point because she scared people out of it. And the room was eventually reopened in the 50s. And while the disturbing actions may not be considered ladylike, the ghost received her name from an 8-year-old daughter of a class of 1960 graduate. A family lived there from 1971 to 1975,
Hmm.
and the little girl and her younger sister occupied that haunted like bedroom.
Okay.
One night, the girl wakes up her parents in the middle of the night. Um, it- she like did it, I guess, after this point several other times because she came like she did they like heard her having this loud conversation. So the parents would get out of bed to check on her. They discover she's not talking to anybody that they can
That
see.
they can see.
And so, yeah, and so when they ask who she's talking to, she called her the lady.
I kind of love that a kid named her. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
Yeah, I mean it's a good name.
I feel like the lady's feelings are all valid here.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
So valid. I don't know that she needs to pitch a fit when other people enter the house and like scare
yeah,
them out of the room, but I do like that she was nice enough to the kid.
clearly she had boundaries.
Yeah, so we love to see it. And then like just aside from these are like the more like notable spirits of West Point. There are other reports of other paranormal activity throughout the entire installation. Like there was an extra head in a cadets group photo. It just was like
Just
there.
there hanging out.
Yeah, like from a window, like just like looking there. There are pets that just like bark at nothing in the officers' quarters. A cleaner on the night crew quit his job after being thrown like across a room by a malevolent spirit in building 606.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Fair.
Yep.
I too would quit. And that's the hauntings. Those are the hauntings of the US Military Academy.
That was so well done and so
Thank you.
intriguing.
That was a fun one. Also, like, there's a lot of shit there.
There's a lot of shit there.
But the thing that's so weird to me is, like, of all of those, it's only like a couple soldiers. Like, I expected the whole thing to be like, soldiers.
Yeah,
But it's
right.
like, some, there are
It's
plenty
other
who are not.
things, and that's very interesting.
There's just like a lot of shit that's happened there.
Yeah.
So, anywho, that's what I've got for you. It's old. There's a lot of energy there. I could see where this place could legitimately be haunted.
100%.
Like I buy into it. I mean, and the fact that they like took the time to research the archives on some of this shit and like
That was
actually
cool.
that's what makes a lot of this like more believable for me.
Hmm.
So, yeah, but I would love to know what the listeners think
Same.
on both places.
Yeah, we always love hearing feedback and your opinions, so please send them forward.
Send them forward and this was a fun like spooky haunted episode.
I
I love
love
it.
this for us. Ugh,
This was a
what
good
a great
time.
way to start the day.
Yes, indeed. And until next time.
Stay strange.